Indeed, indeed. There does come a time when it's reasonable and appropriate to try to resolve someone's case when they've been involved in a car accident. They have completed all their medical treatment. They have gotten back to their normal routine. They're not missing work any longer. And everything is done, but as that famous expression from the movie, it's time now to show me the money. There are many, many very good attorneys, and with different attorneys there are different methods and different practices, and I don't suggest that what I'm getting ready to say is the only way or the right way, but I have found that it works for me, and I have found that proceeding as I'm getting ready to describe allows for a more informed and a more educated client in the process of resolving their case, and it also cuts down on confusion and problems and difficult feelings later on. So when all of those things are done, when a client is completed with their medical care, everything is back to normal as it was before the accident occurs, or in some situations where they're at a point medically where they're going to be, as the expression goes, as good as they're going to get. You may have a permanent injury. You may have something impairing your ability to perform at perfect levels, but there's no more medical care. It's done. We're moving on with our lives now. I get all the final bills, all the final records. I read through everything, and then I sit down and write a letter to the client that explains to them my opinion about the value of the case. How much money, dear client, this is what I believe you should get. And I put it in writing for them. I think that's my obligation. They came to me, they want a resolution of their case, and I'm going to give them my opinion about what that resolution is. It's not a promise or a guarantee, but if I send you a letter that says, I think your case is worth, pick a number, $10,000, $15,000, I think I owe you that. I think I should tell you how much your case is worth in my opinion, based on my experience, based on comparing other clients' cases, based on my review of court verdicts, based on all the factors that culminate in me being able to do the work I do and having done it for, say, 31 years now. Okay, so here it is in writing. This is the amount that I believe you should get. Now, the insurance company that I'm going to make the claim to on your behalf, they don't see the letter, by the way. They don't know what I think. So there is a degree of negotiation that goes on. I'm going to tell the insurance company, let's just say again, I want your case to resolve for at least $10,000. I might tell the insurance company I want $23,000 or $24,000. That leaves me room to negotiate. That leaves me room to be able to have them offer more than I want. And my negotiation strategies and tactics, of course, I'm not going to stop at the number that I offered is reasonable at a minimum. I'm going to continue to try and get as much as humanly possible so that at the end of the case, the client gets as much money as they possibly can. I mean, look, the truth of it is, no matter how minimal the experience, no matter how disruptive it is on the other end of the scale, I've never met a client who says to me that they would raise their hand and do it all over again for the money, no matter what the money is. Insurance companies, yes, they expect I'm going to ask for more, but they don't really care what I ask for. An insurance company evaluation, most of the time in these times that we have, insurance company evaluations have nothing to do with the amount of money that the lawyer asks for. Of course, if the lawyer isn't asking for enough, they'll pay less. I mean, that's obvious, but then, that's the problem with the lawyer, not the insurance company. The insurance company takes the documents, they take the records, the bills, all the materials that we would submit to them and ask them to consider towards a package of compensation for the client, and they evaluate it on their own, and they make a decision as to how much they're willing to pay, and they'll have a top amount, their top offer, and they will not pay more than that. And that's their statement, which is both implied and actually stated. If you want more, you know what to do, counselor, which means we can file a lawsuit or go to court.